Mariah's getting interviewed by NBC News. This is, NBC New York, not NBC News.
How was Broadway's Mariah being interviewed by NBC New York?
Good morning, it's Sunday. It's also, unfortunately, the last day of BroadwayCon, which is bittersweet because I don't want it to end. It's been amazing seeing so many, like thousands of people attend this convention, just all fellow fans who love Broadway. So it's been great to be surrounded by people that are just like me pretty much. So it'll be sad to leave that convention, but you know, I'm getting tired of panel after panel, but they're all great, but I'm just getting tired of it and time for me to go back home again and rest. But it's been a good 3-day weekend and I can't wait to end BroadwayCon and then come back next year. Yes, I'm already planning that I am coming back next year. I just need to save money for a hotel room again and to buy the tickets for the whole entire weekend again. So I will be doing that next year again, but then also I'll stay hopefully if they do it at the Hilton again, hopefully stay at the Hilton so I can actually get a room there, instead of like right now I'm in the Row NYC, which is on 8th Avenue, in between 44th and 45th Street. It's a great hotel, don't get me wrong, but it'd just be easier to be in the actual hotel where the convention is happening, so I can just go to my room and take a nap, and then later events, like last night the late event was until 1 a.m. but I didn't stay till 1. I left at around like 11:50 because I need to go to bed, I'm tired, and there's more tomorrow with it ending. So I'm like, it's better to get the hotel room where the convention is, but just the price wasn't working out for me there when I was looking to book for hotels. So I chose the Row instead because it was more affordable. But next time, hopefully, I can stay where it's gonna be again. Probably it'll be in the Hilton. But anyways, yeah. So a lot of more panels like yesterday. Probably I'm gonna see. My goal today is to talk to people because I am working on a special video for my channel, this channel here, and yeah. Before you watch any more of this video, if you didn't see my vlogs from the previous days, day 1 or day 2, please go check those out first because it'll make sense, so you know the order of what was going on. And those were great days, great panels, great things going on those days, especially with yesterday experiencing Jonas, which was the lovely blizzard we had here in New York City, and now New York City is just cleaning all that up, so that's great. And yeah, so again, last day of BroadwayCon, then I have to check out my hotel before going there, then bring my suitcase with me, but I'm not going home just yet today. I'll be staying with a friend tonight. We are going to catch up on some stuff, so I'll be staying with him, and then tomorrow I'll head back home. So I still have one more night in the city, but BroadwayCon ends in the afternoon. So let's get this day started.
So I think we're all here because the arts have helped us become more fully human. Would we agree with that? So a lot of times, I'm in classrooms all the time where teachers have tests that their students have to do well on. They have to teach this material and they do not have time to play. They do not have time to do artistic things. It's a consequence of the system that we have in our learning. And that is what it is. And there's no one particular person to blame for that. But for young people, they're not, if you don't have a chance to play and engage your creative mind, sometimes a piece of you that our fully human piece will shut down. So I think by bringing arts into our everyday, into our learning, it helps us understand the world in a different way. It helps us activate our whole brains.
To work on something for more, in TV, you get the script and then you shoot it the next day, and there's no time to really work and develop a character. And so this has been pure joy for me, and working with Faith and all these, everyone I've known from other jobs and in the community. And that's the thing, you have a community here, and this really moves me seeing everyone here today. This has never existed. Seth and I were talking, we wish this had existed when we grew up. In the Broadway community.
Yeah, there was never a panel like when we were growing up with like, Betty Buckley, Patty Bernadette Peters. Like I would have died if that ever existed. This is so great. Whoever thought of BroadwayCon, bravo. It's an amazing idea.
When I first got to the city, I was auditioning a lot for dance tracks and musicals overseas. So there was a lot of, I remember I was auditioning jointly for Starlight Express and Cats for the German tour. The day that the OJ verdict came out. And so someone popped their head in the room and said, not guilty, and they were like, that's chorus line. I had to audition for, I went in for Chicago as one of the ensemble dancers, and had that horrifying moment where we had to improvise 4 counts of 8 in the Fosse style. I am not a Fosse dancer, as you can tell. Although, this is kind of working, isn't this a little Fosse? It was really one of the most horrifying and sad moments of my life.
You have the best voice in the world. It's so calming. You could also be a therapist, really.
Honestly, this is my favorite role I've ever played. I mean, it's just so fun to make and play. I don't know if it'll get better.
It is. Okay, I have a
Is that
question.
about it? I do want to play Iago. I want to play Iago in Othello.
You do?
Yeah, because you'd never think I'd be bad, and that's the whole point of that play.
Tell me how you got involved. I got a phone. I'm actually really curious to hear the other side of it because I only know my experience with how I got involved. So I'm not sure where my name came from initially, actually. So this will be a nice time for me to learn alongside you. But I got a phone call from my theatrical agent. I had recently moved to New York and knew that I wanted to get involved in the theater community. I grew up on musical theater. I've always loved it, and I sort of had always imagined myself as someone who would be a musical theater performer. So when I got to New York, I was like, I want to audition for things. And I did it miserably.
Because for me, musicals are collaborative. Whoever's there, it's a team. We have to have open communication. We have to have trust. It's my job as the director to create a safe place for everyone to do their best work. But I'll tell you, in the audition process for this is where it really felt clear that this was different. Because person after person who came in the room, and they would look at the table, and it was not only the 3 of us, but Nancy Harrington, the associate director, and Nadia DiGelonato, the musical supervisor. I mean, the whole team. It was like 8 women, even Fran Weisler there, our producer, our matriarch producer. And people would come in and they'd walk in the door and they'd have their sheet music, and it's that nervous moment, and then they just stop and go, oh my God, look at all those women. And it was like person after person, and I just appreciated how different that is, that it doesn't really happen. And I think, our goal is to create the most creative environment to tell this beautiful, complicated story, which is also about women.
I wasn't planning on this. Or was I? It's not simple to say. Most days I don't recognize me. These shoes and this apron, that place and its patrons have taken more than I gave them.
Sounds truly crazy, and romance, and happy endings happening by happenstance. Orange lights, stage lights, and a dazzling chorus. You wanna be great, then you gotta create a music hall.
So remember how last time for the opening of BroadwayCon there was long lines? I thought I could avoid that at the right timing, leaving the sing-along. I was wrong. I am back again, going to the back of the line for this. So, I didn't plan properly. Oh well. We made it into the main stage area. It wasn't a bad wait as last time. Very much more organized than the opening ceremony. After 6, that was chaotic, so this was much more organized. I'm here with my friends Mariah, and my friend Elizabeth, and we're gonna see the end of BroadwayCon.
Oh my God, we did it! Come on, get up. We're on stage for the big grand finale of BroadwayCon.
Oh no! So long, farewell, auf Wiedersehen, goodbye.
This weekend has been so amazing. Did you all have fun?
Hey Danny, remember when you had the school crank the AC for your Frozen song at the talent show for like the fully immersive theatrical experience? I kind of think that you took it a little step too far with this whole Blizzard thing.
Please sing along with us. Here we go. When you think Stephen Sondheim's the best that there is, or sing out in your bedroom the score to Les Mis. When you wait opening night for the Bradley review, BroadwayCon's the place for you. Hi guys!
Big round of applause for these people, folks.
Congratulations!
They made it happen.
You guys are rocky stars.
Congratulations.
Look, you made a hat.
This one's Melissa. This one's Stephanie.
This one's Blake.
Well,
And we're going.
yay!
We made it!
It's done. I'm sad, happy, and sad at the same time because I had an awesome time.
Hi, what's
Well,
up?
I just want to say thank you again for starting this whole thing and having me be a part of it. I'm so thrilled it happened. BroadwayCon exceeded all of my wildest hopes and expectations. And I'm sorry that I can't be there at the very end of it with you, but what I did do was I sent the band some music for a final sing-along. So you have to make sure that everybody in that room joins in. Can you do that for me?
Yay!
Great. Thanks guys so much. I'll see you in 2017.
525,000 moments so dear. 525,600 minutes. How do you measure a year?
And with that, BroadwayCon is over. Until 2017, I will be back. I'm making sure I am coming back next year for BroadwayCon. So, thank you to everyone that made BroadwayCon amazing. The staff, the volunteers, the stars. I will be coming back. So, I'm going to end my vlog here for today for BroadwayCon Day 3, the finale. So, like always, how I end all my videos, keep being musical. So, you know, I said I'm not going to walk to BroadwayCon. I'm walking. Might as well. It's not that terrible.